Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and my guest is Charles Bryson of the Civil Rights Enforcement Agency here for the city of St. Louis. And we've been talking about the history of the organization going back 50 years to the 1960s, where making access to public pools for everyone available is how the office started.
Yes.
And so over the years, things change, things don't change. What are some things that you feel we're still grappling with in our city when it comes to civil rights?
Well, we're still going to grapple with the issue of race, but it is, and that's both in housing and employment. But things have changed over the years, you're absolutely correct. So now we see disability, both in housing and in employment, as a issue. And obviously now in 2017, 2018, we're seeing more of the LGBTQIA and issues related to what the workplace looks like, and in housing as well, but what the workplace looks like. I know the National Coming Out Day is October 11th, if I remember correctly, and that's always a day where people believe they have the ability to come out in the workplace and say, this is who I am. However, if they want to keep a job, sometimes they think they don't. So we're trying to really work with the LGBTQIA community so that they know if they believe something happened that day, they can call us and we will jump on it immediately.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, so as these issues, and that's in an employment situation, and there's all the big companies of St. Louis, most of them have diversity committees. How do you all get involved with our corporate world here in St. Louis at all?
Well, we do, and actually we've got a conference coming up that we hope many of the both small, medium-sized, and large, and also nonprofits businesses come to, and that is exploring the issues of diversity and inclusion. We believe that in 2018 it is time to work together to deal with these issues in a more constructive way, because a lot of times when you have diversity committees, they may or may not be aligned with whatever the handbook is for the organization, or more importantly, the hiring practices. So on one hand, you're talking about diversity, but you're not hiring a diverse workforce. So how do you do that? How do you make sure that when you are looking for applicants, you do a large and broad cross-section of the population so that they know that that job exists? So where's your advertisement, and what does your advertisement say to use those clues and cues that say, yes, we're welcoming community for everyone in our particular business?
Yeah, so the conference is coming up at UMSL in October.
October 4th
and that's
and
open
5th.
To
everyone.
Everybody, okay.
Both for-profit and nonprofit. Nonprofit's important because what we're seeing in the nonprofit community is both institutions that are retaliatory in some respects because they see something and they say, well, I'm going to get after that person. So we see that, and also who they provide services to. And sometimes we've seen some problems with them providing services to people who don't look or act like they do, or maybe it's a religious practice. And so we want to open it up to everybody. And this is the first salvo. We want to continue the effort around equal employment opportunity, diversity, and inclusion for everyone.
Okay, and where can people find more information about the conference?
314-622-3301 is our phone number, or they can email me, which is brysonc@stlewis-mo.gov.
Okay, to get more information, to register and that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, it's a two-day conference, is that right?
It's a two-day conference, October 4th and 5th at University of Missouri St. Louis.
So you mentioned advertisements for employees or new for recruiting purposes. If a company wanted to make sure that they were being compliant with the regulations and just being open to our community and being and representing themselves as being a diverse and attracting a diverse workforce, is that something that someone in your office could just look at their recruiting ads? Is that a service that you provide?
Oh, absolutely. We looked at some of the information provided by environmental groups who wanted to be more diverse and reach out in the community. And what we found were the information that they were providing to the community, people couldn't understand because it was, college material, and certainly the folks that were there were not college material level. And so even such things as what your ads say, what your information you hand out, we certainly will look at and try to provide assistance to you.
That's a great service to our our residents and to our corporate residents as well. So thank you so much, Charles, for being with us
My
today.
pleasure. Thank you.
So happy to have you here. And for more information on the Civil Rights Enforcement Agency or their podcast, contact Bryson at stlouis-mo.gov. There's more STL Live after this, so please stay with us.